This is a HeadGum podcast.
Hot news. Hot news.
Where they at?
Hot news.
You see what?
Hot
Where the color people?
Hot news.
Where they at?
Hot news.
Lost.
Hot news.
They gone.
Hot news.
They vanished.
Hot news with the color people.
They vanished.
Hot news with the color people.
Invisible.
Hot news with the color.
Yo, welcome.
Invisible. So we doing a little bit of hot news here on Black Man Can't Jump in Hollywood.
Yep, this is award season.
Season.
Drop it like it's hot.
Drop what?
What they dropping?
The news. We
dropping the news.
Oh, we are gonna
okay,
drop
hot
the
news.
news.
Like it's
Got you.
So Golden Globe nominations.
Oh,
Yep.
snap.
Golden Globes. So guys, let's play a little game I like to call Pick a Color Person. So right now I'm scanning through the Hollywood Reporters nominations of the Golden Globes. Best Motion Picture, no black people or people of color in any of these movies.
Wait, for real?
Sorry. I take that back. Mad Max and Zoe Kravitz is in that movie.
Oh, yes.
Okay, Zoe Kravitz
All right.
is in Mad Max.
All right.
But
You're talking about the dramas, right?
This is
So what
dramas.
we got
Dramas.
Mad Max. What else is it?
We got Carol.
Carol. Okay, that's all white people. What else?
Room.
Okay, Room's all white people. What else?
Spotlight.
Damn,
and
that's all
Reverend.
white people too. Damn, that's all white
Reverend?
people too.
Yep.
Wait,
No,
but
I think there's like
wait
a-
minute. Ain't some.
It's
There's like a
couple
native. There's like a Native American
They fight
there,
Native
right?
Americans.
Some Native Americans in it.
No, I think they kill some Native Americans.
That's
in
the
it.
whole point. They fight Native Americans.
Yeah, it's like Leo getting revenge because they killed like a Native American.
His half
Oh,
Native
it's
American
not
son.
like it's
Yeah.
not like Last Samurai where it's like.
No, he's
oh,
not.
these
No, he's not
people are
pretending
great.
to be. He's
Nah.
not Last of the Mohicans.
But he's not like. Oh,
Nah, he
they're
just
great.
took a Native
he's
American
Not, he's not Daniel
woman.
Day-Lewis.
No, he's not Daniel Day-Lewis and Last of the Mohicans.
It's not Last
God.
Mohicans.
All right, Best Motion Picture, Comedy or Musical.
Okay,
The
we
Big
got
Short.
definitely got something. Okay, well not
Nope,
that.
nope.
Sounds horrible.
Joy. Nope.
Well, damn. Okay.
The Martian.
Wait, Joy. Doesn't Joy have?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yep.
Bradley Cooper?
never mind.
Bradley Cooper.
No, but The Martian had
12 4.
but it also he was
Technically,
brown
he's-
casted.
Yeah.
Oh man,
He's a black man who played an Indian.
we can't even celebrate that.
I know.
I know.
He's good in that movie though.
I mean,
Yeah.
they couldn't have.
He's really good in that movie.
You know what they're trying to do though? They're trying to be like, oh, we're gonna see if people complain by putting another minority to take over another minority role. Yeah, we still mad.
Yeah,
we saw
mad.
the trick.
We mad.
We know what you did.
We saw that trick.
All right, Spy. Was there any people of color in Spy?
I didn't.
Oh wait,
see
I saw Spy.
I saw Spy too.
Were there
Melissa
people of
McCarthy.
color in Spy? Give me a second.
I mean, I'm sure there were. But were they
Rose
in leading roles?
Rose
No.
Byrne
Rose
was in
Byrne,
it.
no.
They had
Melissa
her.
McCarthy, no.
Did someone
Okay.
say, "Hey, the paper or plastic"? Did she go to a grocery
no,
store?
she never went to a grocery store. Damn.
Goodness gracious. Well, let's get
All
to
right,
the
Trey-
actors. Let's get to the actors.
Okay, all right. Let's skip down to
Yeah.
the actors. All right, let's
That's
get down
what
to the
we're here
actors.
about. We're
Okay,
here about
okay,
actors.
okay. Best performance by a lead actress in a motion picture.
All right, we definitely got some people.
Okay,
in here.
all right. We got
Yes.
Kate Blanchett.
No.
Okay, she good, but I mean,
Okay. Let me get another one. We got Brie Larson.
Nah, she white too. Man.
Okay, all right. Hold on. I got three more. We got Rooney Mara.
Nah,
Oh, well,
Rooney's.
She played Tiger Lily, right?
She played Tiger Lily, so she.
So
she-
she. We got one, right? We got one.
Well,
I don't know.
technically,
I don't
no,
know.
because she's completely white. But
I miss.
I know she got.
Well,
misunderstood.
these other
She
two,
whitewashed the
these
role,
other
but-
two aren't.
Well, who else? No, you got.
Let's skip. That was three. Let's
Okay,
skip
all right,
the other.
let's skip it.
So the
Let's
other.
skip.
Wait, were the other two both white people as well?
Yeah, they were still.
Okay.
they were
Okay.
still
Well,
white.
actors. We got.
Okay, all right, actors. All right, cool.
Actors.
All right,
Boom,
boom,
bam,
boom,
boom,
boom.
bam.
All right, best performance by actor in a motion picture drama. Oh, I see one color, brother. Okay, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna build up. I'm gonna build
Who
up.
is it?
I'm gonna
All
build it up. All right, we got Bryan Cranston,
Okay. He ain't-
Okay, all right.
That's not
Leonardo DiCaprio,
Him. It ain't him. Okay.
Okay, all right.
Michael Fassbender,
Goodness gracious, not him.
man.
Eddie Redmayne,
Damn it, those are all white people. Dude.
Will Smith. Yeah, we got what? We got Will Smith bringing it in.
And Will
Will Smith bringing
Concussion.
it in.
Tell
All
the
right,
truth.
okay.
Man, we got
the
one.
truth.
We moving.
Tell
Best
the
performance
truth.
by actress in a motion picture, comedy, or musical. Okay.
All right,
okay.
come on.
All
Now
right,
we got
we got
some.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh.
Damn, I thought you were going to say Jennifer Lopez for a
Yeah,
second.
I mean, I thought so too. Hold on. I got another. All right, I got Melissa McCarthy.
Okay, continue.
Okay, all right. Well,
Okay, all right. Let me track it. I got Amy Schumer.
Yo, this is getting
on,
kind of
man.
boring now.
Hold on, man. No, we got two more. We got Maggie Smith. It's a picture.
Oh,
of
man.
come
But
on.
she
I know
mad
who Maggie
old, though.
Smith is, dude.
Diversity.
Yeah,
She's
she
old.
She old.
Diversity.
Lily
That's not
Tomlin.
diversity.
Lily Tomlin.
Diversity.
All right, you know what?
Another old person.
wait.
Diversity.
Let's
Oh, so you have so far we had 10 actresses nominated. None of them were not one person of color.
no,
Now
no.
we're not even talking black people right now.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm talking about
You
period.
don't even get me an Asian or a Latino.
No, I got no Asian Latino. But you know what? Okay, boom. We back.
Okay,
to,
supporting
we back to
actresses.
No,
How about
we're not there yet. We had actors and a motion picture, comedy and musical. Okay,
Oh,
okay,
yes.
we got five.
Okay,
we got
yes.
5 options. We
Yeah.
got
Kevin Hart.
Christian Bale.
Okay, that's not Kevin Hart.
Okay, all right.
That's not Kevin Hart.
We got Steve Carell.
Okay, keep
No.
going, please.
All right, Matt Damon.
Keep
Matt
Matt Damon
Al Pacino.
in a comedy.
Well, Al Pacino.
It's Italian. What are you
Italian.
trying to say?
Okay, last one's Mark Ruffalo. Okay, you know what? You're right.
But you
Braylock,
know
you're
what?
right. Let's
Damn.
skip to supporting actresses.
Well,
let's
to be
play
fair,
this.
black people aren't funny.
No, we don't do comedies at all.
Honestly, I haven't. There's not a single black person.
I don't
I
know.
don't find any funny.
Anyway, continue.
All right, we're going to skip to the supporting actresses.
Supporting.
real quick.
Come on.
All right, motion
Okay,
picture.
we
Kevin
do
Hart.
stuff about
Okay.
Kevin
leading,
Hart,
but-
come on.
Actresses.
Actresses,
Supporting
okay, I
actresses.
thought we
All
were supporting.
we got Jane Fonda.
Goodness gracious.
We got Helen Mirren.
She's old.
Yeah, she.
Stop with the
Diversity.
old stuff, man. We trying to look for people of color.
We got Kate Winslet. All right, you know what? Okay.
Wait,
you know
was
what?
there none?
All right, you know what? We gonna skip to best supporting actor.
So-
Okay, cool,
Wait,
cool.
time out.
We gonna
Time out.
we
have 15 actresses named and not one woman of color.
Listen, hold on, man. We gonna skip. Let's positive juices. Come on, let's go in the globes.
That's
Okay,
0
all
for 15 for the women.
Hold on,
No, wait. Let's have some hope, JB. Let's
Yeah,
have some hope.
Okay, man. We gotta
I'm just
keep
saying, women are done. There ain't no more women acting nominations
We
left.
ain't got nothing. But we ain't,
All right, so the fellas got to bring
best,
this home.
Best supporting. Okay.
Best supporting actress.
Fellas, we got
Best
one out
supporting
of
actors. All right, we got Sylvester Stallone.
Come on, man.
We got Michael Shannon
Wait. Sylvester Stallone.
For
he
what?
was in
for
Creed, right?
For Creed.
Why they ain't say?
Creed wasn't nominated for best picture.
Wait, hold on. Why they ain't say
All right, keep going.
Michael P.
Yeah.
Michael P.
No.
I was trying to slide his name in like no one would notice he was in the same movie
No,
as Michael
man.
B. Jordan. All right, you know what? Paul Dano. Oh, hold on. We
he's
got
white.
What?
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
That is a tall drink of water right there.
He is, man.
a tall drink
so
of
you're
black
saying
water.
out of 30 acting nominations, 2 people of color?
To be fair,
That's 1 out of 15
there. To be fair,
I mean,
percentage?
how many good black actors are there?
How
All
many
right, you know
how
what,
many,
guys?
How many good? How many
Hey,
good Puerto
do not
Rican actors
despair.
are they? Or
You know
actresses?
why you shouldn't despair?
Why is that?
SAG nominations.
Okay, we got
Oh,
SAG.
we got them
SAG.
SAG.
That's
Okay.
right. The Screen
We got
Actors
them.
Guild, baby.
Actors nominating actors.
That's
We
right.
support
We
each
support
other.
each
We're gonna
other.
start out.
supporting
We're
each
gonna
other.
start out outstanding. And they don't do comedy and drama. They just do straight up.
Just
a
if you
role.
was good,
If
as
you were
an
good,
actor,
all right.
then you in
Here we
this.
go.
Cool.
Outstanding performance by a lead actor in a leading role.
Yes.
I mean, we already knew one,
Come
right?
on.
But let's see. We got Bryan Cranston.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay, so
Same.
you got Johnny Depp,
Johnny Depp.
okay.
Leonardo DiCaprio,
But they said his
Leo-
name in the
Leo-
other one.
Michael Fassbender.
Okay.
Oh,
But the last one,
Okay.
Eddie Redmayne.
Then we didn't get Will or Michael B.
No, Will Smith isn't in this one.
White people love Michael.
Wait, Will Smith wasn't even in that one?
No, he's not in.
I thought
Okay,
you was.
but okay, hold on. We got lead actresses. Okay,
Okay, all right, we got-
we
cool.
got Kate
Cool.
Blanchett,
Okay.
Brie Larson, Helen Mirren, Sarah Silverman.
Hey man, are you sure you reading the SAG ones?
So wait, who's this now? Saoirse Ronan? I legit don't know who that is.
Oh, she's the girl from Anna. Anna?
I'm excited because maybe she's
She got a name.
black.
Oh no,
Is
no,
she
she's not
black?
black, bro. She white.
Oh,
She
she-
white. She's like
oh,
from
she's
like
white.
Europe somewhere.
It's just she had
But
a cool name.
But
I
her
thought
name
maybe-
is cool.
Okay, dude, I think you're not reading the SAG. That's actors nominating actors.
That's-
Are you reading? Are you sure?
No, that's all sad.
We-
I think
But
we
okay,
just-
wait. Let's
no,
go to
'cause-
supporting.
Okay, let's
So
go
you
to
got
support.
Christian Bale, Mark Rylance,
Kevin Hart?
Michael Shannon,
Is Kevin Hart in
Idris
there?
Elba in that?
Jacob Tremblay. We got Idris Elba.
Idris Elba. We got one. We got one. We got Idris.
And for the women, we got Rooney Mara, Rachel McAdams, Helen Mirren, Alicia
Viola Davis or
Vikander,
something. Was she in
Kate
anything?
Winslet. No.
Was she in the movie this year?
Viola Davis?
What about,
All right, so
what about-
so for SAG, we got 5, 10, 15, 20 nominations, and we got 1 out of 20.
That's out of women.
But what
and
about?
men.
But wait. What about ensemble?
0 for 10 for women.
What about
1
ensemble
for 10.
film? What about ensemble
All right.
film?
Thank the Lord. Ensemble film.
You got to get one. White people love.
Kevin Hart.
Beast of No Nation.
Oh, there we go.
Boom,
That's
there
all
it is.
black.
That's all black.
Boom,
right
there it is.
The Big Short. Oh, that's all white people.
Any Asians in
Spotlight,
there or something
okay,
like that?
fine.
Spotlight?
Trumbo, no, but
Any
you know what we
Puerto
got?
What we got?
Straight out of Compton.
Oh, it's a
Straight
bunch
out
of
of
black people.
Compton.
All right.
You know what?
All right,
You
so
know
that's
what?
a little
Can
bit
I ask
better.
Can I ask a question about that though?
What's that?
And this is no diss to either one of those movies because I saw
What
Straight
is
Outta
it?
Compton.
No, what-
thought it was well acted. I haven't had the heart to watch Beast of No Nation yet, but I do know the content of that movie. So my question is: these movies that have been nominated,
You're going to talk about the fact that
do they
there's
show?
just
Do they
a lot
show?
of violence.
Do they show brown people in a good light?
Yeah, well,
Because Straight
there are
Outta
good
Compton-
people in them, you know? Yeah, like, because, they're showing
'cause
a lot of black people shooting other black
And
people.
they call
hold
women-
up,
they call women
hold
the B
up.
word a lot in that
if
one.
anything, Straight Outta Compton specifically didn't show enough of the bad side of what those particular guys they were focusing on
True.
did.
Okay.
They showed them like they were like fucking cut from the cloth of.
Here's my thing, though. Was Straight Outta Compton or Beast of No Nation nominated in Golden Globes for Best Picture?
Neither one of those
Not for
films.
Best Picture, no.
Neither one of those
So
films.
let's just make a bet right now. Y'all think
Oscars.
either of them going to be nominated for Best Picture? Or
I will literally
Beast
bet
of No Nation,
every
right?
single dollar that I made last year that they won't.
I think Beast of No Nation
Maybe
has a
straight-
chance.
You think?
Maybe.
This is my.
Because it's 10. You get 10.
Oh, they
think
get
it's-
10. Wait.
You get 10.
Wait,
You
you
get
ain't
10.
say they got 10. I thought it was
Yeah.
5.
For the
I thought it was
Oscars, you get
still
10.
5.
Oscars to 10.
I take back that bet.
You know,
I
they
didn't
ain't
make
gonna
that
win,
much
though.
money last
But
year
for
anyway.
actors,
I wanted it though.
But for actors, oof. Anyway,
I mean, I think. Listen, this is my thing. All right, last year there's always one sleeper movie, like a low budget movie, not low budget, but like not a huge movie that makes it in. Last year was Whiplash, right? Mm-hmm. Creed. When I think of Creed, Rocky got nominated for an Oscar, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It touched everyone's heart. Creed got great reviews.
Yeah.
Touched everybody's heart. Wasn't as big as
But you know what?
this
though?
is the longest cold open ever.
Well,
we
but
touching
think
on some
about it because I
important
feel like
things. We
this
really
kinda,
are.
I feel like this, when thinking about it though, this connects to what we're talking about today. This is the 7th Rocky movie. You really think they're gonna be nominating the 7th movie?
But it's good
in a
though.
franchise?
But it's good though.
The 7th.
It's technically
movie?
a reboot.
The 7th movie though.
It's kind of like, hey, we never met.
The 7th. There's like
we
you just
never-
doing
Got
this.
a little bit of a point there.
7th.
I mean,
Hey, speaking of 7th movies,
what?
what are we talking about today?
I think it's time to start the show.
Yeah.
Started.
Jonathan Braylock, James the Third, Jerah Milligan.
What more can I say? You know what it is.
Black men can't jump.
Black actors, man. Black actors. All right.
Oh man, I'm screwing it up.
I know. Break, I was about to hit a beat real quick and break threw me off. James,
Hey,
the Star Wars they don't have lyrics. I can't just be like Star Wars.
I think there was a sketch.
Star Wars.
I think there was an SNL sketch that
Star
goes
Wars.
exactly like
Star
that.
Wars.
And it's like Bill. I think it's like Bill Murray. Singing.
Oh my gosh! Did you guys know?
Chewbacca,
You know a fact I just found
Han
out?
Solo.
BB-8 was voiced by Will Hader and Ben Schwartz.
Hader?
They actually were
They were
consultants.
voice consultants. I wonder what is that? What does that mean?
But their names have. You look on the end
Yeah.
credit. Their names were the ones.
Yeah. They're voice consultants.
For the-
Welcome to Black Men Can't Jump
Oh,
in
yeah.
Hollywood.
We never do that right.
Nope.
Never do that right.
I'm
Nope.
Jonathan Braylock,
James the Third.
Jerah Milligan.
and what we reviewing today, guys? Star Wars.
Star Wars, the
Episode
Force.
7.
Hey, the Force Awakened, right?
Yeah.
Force. It's
Wait
straight
a
up
minute.
woke
Wait
up.
a minute, guys. Hold up. We're supposed to be reviewing films with black actors as the lead. So why are we
With a
doing
studio
a Star
picture,
Wars?
though. With a studio picture.
In a studio picture. Why are we doing a Star Wars film?
Hold on, wait. Star Wars. Hope this is the movie.
Wait a second.
It has a lead woman, right?
Yeah,
It has a
yeah,
lead
female.
black male. Right? I mean, black man,
Oh my
right?
God! A black man is
There
a
is
lead
a
in a
black
Star Wars
male
movie.
lead,
And then
yes.
He ain't just a space pimp.
No,
He's
I didn't.
not a space
I didn't
pimp.
see him with a cane. I have a theory about him.
There's
though.
no cape.
I have a theory about him.
All right.
What's your
So
theory about
John
it?
Boyega,
Wait, yeah. John Boyega.
star of
Of Star Wars, man.
Star of Star Wars. One of the key
good to say on my
players
lips.
in this film, ladies and gentlemen.
One of the key players.
He's on the poster.
Matter of fact, I mean, arguably, he's the protagonist's role in the beginning of the film.
Well,
Yes, he definitely is.
He is the one that you
we going to
see-
spoiler free?
I'm gonna try to do spoiler free.
Cool.
Yeah,
he is the
spoiler
one
free,
that
baby.
you see. He's the character you see the eyes, like the viewer, like sees
Yes.
everything through him.
Sees Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even when Ren comes, it's still kind of through his eyes as
Yes.
the outsider. You know.
Yeah, he's definitely the outsider. So as the audience, you
Relate to
latch on to what he's.
I
going
mean,
through.
what can we talk about spoiler free real quick?
Well, my thing is, I feel like I can talk about this movie because I feel like if we just talk about him, and then I probably will touch on Daisy throughout this, and I feel like you can do it without really saying exact moments, just like general situations.
Yeah, I think so too. So we won't do a synopsis, right? Because that will then immediately spoil.
I
things.
mean, like synopsis is like go and watch the other Star Wars
Yeah,
movies.
yeah. I mean,
and
it's-
when I say that,
yeah.
I mean episodes 4, 5,
Yeah,
and
like
6.
Darth Vader's
Yeah.
dead. We know
Darth
that.
Vader
we all
is
know
dead.
that. Darth Vader is dead, and this is sort of what happens
the
after.
20 years
Emperor,
later.
the Emperor
Palpatine
has died.
Yeah, he's died.
Yeah, if you're wondering, this is what happens after those events.
Yeah,
30
is it
30 years, I think.
30
after.
years later.
And what I can say is, I like this movie.
It is a great movie.
I am not a Star Wars fan. Like, I actually kind of dislike Star Wars with a passion.
Blasphemy!
But I enjoyed this movie.
Get off the mic.
I enjoyed it. I watched it and I was like, and the
This
thing
is
is,
a
we saw
very,
it.
very enjoyable movie.
We saw it with a
watch
bunch of
this movie.
fans, and the thing is, like, the things that I didn't feel like a resonance in, I could tell everyone else in the theater did because they're
Yeah.
clapping and the cheering was like, "Oh, this is great! This
Yeah.
is like,
Yeah.
this is cool, man."
A lot of really fun moments.
A lot of great moments. And let me just say this right off the bat. John Boyega, this has nothing to do, like, there's no, I mean, like, of course there isn't, right? Why would there be?
Yeah, of
But
course it has
he
nothing to do with race. Yeah.
is nothing to do with race. Nobody mentions race once in this film.
Never touched on
Yeah.
it.
to anybody at all.
Yeah.
And for all those people who did see the prequels, there's no races that there's no aliens
There's
that
no
represent
aliens that represent a race.
A race.
Which happens throughout, specifically episode 1, right? Or
Yes.
even the remaining ones. Too.
I mean, episode 1 in particular with the Nemoidians, I believe.
yeah, and
Yeah.
the
Or whatever they-
all
what are they
the
called?
trade stuff,
The trade people.
you know, and the
Who
Naboo,
who talk like, oh,
yeah, and the
Yeah.
Naboo that are like clearly
I'm a
from
trade.
the
And
islands.
like, oh my god,
You know?
what's happening?
I mean, it was cool.
Yeah, and
the Naboo.
Oh my god! Hold on, what were
Son of
y'all,
that
as Star Wars fans, what were y'all like first impressions of this movie?
oh my god.
Yo, as a fan, yo,
Yeah, I want to know what a fan
as a
thought.
fan, yo.
Because let me ask you this question as you say that, because like again, I don't feel what everyone else feel, but like
Right.
I know you guys did, and it's like, did you ever think you would see a Star Wars with like a black guy like holding a lightsaber in a poster? You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, no.
But that's not Sam Jackson. of course.
and like when Samuel Jackson got cast in the previous movies, I was like, oh, we're about to see some badass Jedi stuff from a
Right.
black dude, and we never see. I
Not
don't
really.
think we ever really see it in those.
I mean,
movies.
like, he has lightsaber battle in the last movie, but it's like kind of whack. And in the
it
second
is
movie,
so whack.
like the coolest thing Samuel L. Jackson does in all 3 movies is like in the second movie when he's just like, this party's over. And like, that's like,
Yeah.
and they play that in the trailer, and that's pretty much the coolest thing he does.
Yeah.
And like pretty much everything else, it's like, I mean, Samuel Jackson I love, and I love that he had a purple lightsaber, but
yeah.
like, other than that, it was just like, and he wasn't a main character. He was like a Jedi, like a powerful Jedi, but he wasn't like one of the main storylines. You didn't know anything about his
And in-
backstory, nothing.
in
nothing.
this, like, this is gonna be great for little black nerd kids. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
like little black nerd kids
They
are
get
gonna
to
see this and they're gonna
play-
be like, they get to play
Finn,
and not have to feel like they are playing something other.
that they don't want to play. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like, oh, like you have to be Lando Calrissian, and that's the only thing you can be, and it's like,
and
it's a role
also
that's like
Lando
kinda
Calrissian
cool.
is a fuck that people hate. Like, people don't like Lando.
I mean, like, I like Lando. I think he's cool. Like, I love him in the original trilogy. But like, he's cool. But he's like still like,
Space Pimp.
I mean, not even just the space pimp, but just like he's secondary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's
That
like
man got a
secondary
clear
to
blue
a
cape.
secondary character.
Right.
That man got a clear blue cape that shines in the light. That man a pimp. The man got a sash.
I mean, he does
got a
like
perm.
help take down Death Star too.
He does. He helps take down Death Star too. In an awesome
Do you have a cool
way.
ship? Do you have a ship or anything like anything that was?
Well, no.
No,
He's the mayor of Cloud City.
He's the mayor of Cloud City, and then in the Return of the Jedi, he flies.
He flies the Falcon, and we learned that the ship was his. The Falcon was his before, or the Falcon was his before.
Before
Man, he ain't nothing but Marion Barry in Sky. You know, Marion Barry in Sky.
But
Man, in the sky.
here's something else I will say that's not a spoiler. Like, it's not just black people up in this piece.
No, man.
Yeah.
Daisy.
Yo.
What was Daisy's last name? Ridley. Daisy
Yeah.
Ridley.
So-
the lead of this movie is a woman, which I think is great.
The other main lead of this movie is a woman, and another character is Oscar Isaac,
Right.
who plays like a rogue leader.
Poe.
And he's
And then we have secondary, and to be fair, they are secondary, like actually tertiary. Found it. Characters, but like there are Asian people in this universe.
yeah.
Like actual Asian people, not like racist caricatures.
Yeah.
I had said to my girlfriend, I was like, the Asian people that are going to be in episode 7, and she was like, there are no Asian people in the movie. And then there are like 2.
There are 2, and Lupita is voicing another an alien,
And then was it the Admiral is
Akbar.
and there's another black guy who's
Not
just
Admiral
a pilot.
Akbar.
Who's another pilot?
No, what is it?
Yeah.
Admiral, what's her name? With the silver suit?
Oh, yeah.
She's the woman from Game of Thrones. She had the shiny stormtrooper suit on.
Yeah, there are female stormtroopers, and there are female pilot. I feel like I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, fans, but I'm pretty sure there are 0 female pilots in all 3 of the Star Wars.
And if
trilogy,
there
right?
and if there are, you really don't.
I
Wait,
don't
no,
think
no,
there
no.
are.
Because there's I don't know.
No,
that
there are
she's a
females.
pilot,
Whoa, there are
but
females in like the Resistance, but I don't think you see them. Any of them like, or maybe there's
No,
one.
Natalie
no, there's
Didn't
one. I think there's one
There's
in episode 1.
No, not one.
No,
In
didn't
episode
Natalie
1?
Portman like pilot one of the ships at one point?
I don't remember.
I'm not talking
Guys,
about the
I don't
prequels, though.
remember.
Oh, not the prequels.
Oh, I am talking about the prequels.
Oh, you're talking about the.
You're talking
prequels.
about 4, 5, and 6. There are none.
You're talking in episode 1.
Yeah, in episode 1.
Oh yeah, there is maybe in episode 1. I'm talking about the.
Guys,
I'm
well,
talking
this
about 4,
is
5, 6.
this is my thing. It is 2015.
Here we
right?
go.
This should be women pilots, Asian pilots. I mean,
You know what? This
like,
isn't
is-
even 2015. This is a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Oh wait, it's a long time ago. So this is in the
galaxy.
past.
Yeah.
Star Wars takes place in the past.
in the past.
What's wrong with you?
He knows.
No, because now that you said that all makes sense. It's like a long time ago. I'm like, oh wait, but I always assume it's the future.
Nah, man.
It's a long time ago, and there seems to be though more
So is it happening
equality
right now?
amongst. There's more equality amongst. Is it still happening?
No, it happened already.
Well, there are probably still a futuristic
Does
battle
Earth
happening.
does
in the
Earth
galaxy.
exist in Star Wars?
No,
It's a
long
different
time
galaxy.
ago in a galaxy far,
That's
far,
far,
away.
far away from here.
I mean, but they can go to whatever galaxy they want to go to. Why can't they just
Yeah,
go
but
to
there
Earth?
is no Earth because Earth wasn't
It's
created
a different. Do you know how long it takes to
Earth-
travel from one
Earth-
galaxy to
Earth
another?
wasn't-
I don't
galaxy?
know how long it
yet.
takes.
It was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far
It
away.
takes
There was
like-
no Earth yet.
It takes, I'm sure, hundreds of thousands of light years.
But don't they got? Can't they like jump in? What do they do when they go in?
They don't
hyperspeed?
give it. They don't
No,
care
they can
about
only
Earth.
go as quick as the speed of light, dude. And
where
the
do
speed of
humans
light
come
is
from?
too. What?
Speed of light. All the stars in the sky that you're looking at.
It's a different
are
universe.
Old
They're
stars.
technically not
Those are
humans.
old lights.
Oh, so they
Those
ain't
lights
humans,
in the
though?
sky are
They ain't
old.
humans? They're
No,
humans?
they're not humans.
What they
Humans are
called?
Earth.
I don't like what you're doing right now.
they called?
You trying to take down Star
I'm
Wars?
not. I'm just asking a question because I really, in all honesty, it didn't even cross my mind when you said like a long time ago. I was like, oh, this is the past.
Right.
That's crazy to me.
So you saw 6 Star Wars movies in it just now.
Just
After
now
the
hit you
7th
that it was a
one.
long time ago.
because man, when I be reading the scroll and I'm like, all right, man, I don't read that first one.
First, you don't need to read the scroll. It's the first image of all 7
Is it?
movies.
It's before the scroll.
It's blue text. It says a long time ago in a galaxy.
Hey.
Oh, wait a minute. This is the
I mean,
first
I've
Star Wars
seen
movie
them.
Jiraiya's seen.
No, I've seen them all. I just.
He's
I
seen
mean,
them all.
I
Oh,
haven't,
you have
like-
seen them all.
Yeah, I've seen them. I just,
All right, so goodness gracious, what else? What else
I
can
didn't
we
say
talk about
my
before spoiler free?
initial.
I want to
Yeah,
talk about
what-
spoilers.
So
real-
wait, no, we can't talk
All
about
right, all
spoilers.
right,
yet.
all right.
So as a non-fan, as someone who actually hates Star Wars,
I
how'd
wouldn't
you
say
feel
hate.
He
about
doesn't hate it. He's
I
just
wouldn't say hate it. I'm
indifferent.
just, I'm just indifferent. I will say
Didn't
this.
you say moments ago that you despise, that you don't?
I mean, I
like
dislike it with a passion.
That's what you said. Dislike with a passion.
okay, then that is hating.
No. Hate is a strong word. Dislike with a passion means I enjoy disliking it sometimes.
I feel like dislike with a passion is something that a 7-year-old says when their mother tells them.
But I wish y'all could have seen the way Jerah said dislike with a passion. His head like swiveled to the side.
Dislike with a passion. You know what I will say? This is what, when I go in to see this movie, is what I feel like black people went through in 2008 when Barack Obama was running. It was like, I don't know if I like this. I'm going to vote for this. So like when I went to go see this movie, I was like, you know what? I don't even care about Star Wars. But it was
I don't know if I like this, but I'm going to vote for this.
It was like, it was watching this thing. Yeah, it was 3 things that I noticed immediately. It was, I noticed the woman, I noticed the black dude, and I noticed Oscar Isaac. I was like, oh, I don't even care if this is good.
We gotta, just because we gotta say, like, it's not just the fact that there's a woman in the movie, because there's a woman in all of the Star Wars movies. It's the fact that she is an action hero.
And yes, she is and I would say that she is the best written female character in any of the movies.
But she's the main protagonist. I mean, it's safe to say that, right?
Yeah.
She's the main protagonist. And to me, it was
somebody could argue that Natalie Portman's character is the main protagonist in the first movie.
Well, I'm talking about in this one. In episode 7 is like, she is, I mean, of course, I mean, we get that she splits billing with like John Boyega, but like, she is the backbone of this movie, I like to think, right?
Yeah. You get the sense that they
no spoilers, but yeah.
No spoilers, but you get the sense that they put a lot of focus on her and that she.
And what I read was so interesting is I read that her character and Finn's character, I mean, because I read that those 2 characters in particular weren't written for a woman or a black person. Like Finn, as I think we all know, like Finn was originally supposed to be a white guy. But after like 6 or 8 months, they couldn't find a dude and just opened it up to everybody, which is cool.
To me, I don't think it was like it was originally supposed to be a white person. I feel like, but they just like,
I feel like
they were going like they weren't thinking about it, and then they were like, you know what, we should get diversity in this.
Yeah, I think great.
J.J. Abrams made a very clear, like, actually, why don't we have somebody diverse play this role?
I think also is that thing of like what we all kind of talk about is like he may have, and of course we don't know. It's that thought of let's just find the best actors for these roles.
That too.
Yeah, 100%.
Because John Boyega, for those people who don't know, was in this movie called Attack the Block, and he is incredible in that, and that movie is amazing. You need to go watch that movie now.
And the thing is, when you watch that movie, and a lot of those guys now from Attack the Block are starting to get like roles, which is great. A lot on TV, but some of them are starting to get movies. But when you watch it, he is the one who's like John Boyega
just has
stands
such a
out.
presence. He's like this presence. Like he actually doesn't talk that much in Attack the Block, but like there's so much weight and gravity. You know what I mean?
And
he brings it. He brings it in this movie.
If you think about it, in Attack the Block, to show you how good he is, they're bad guys. They're goons. Like if you think about it. They are.
Yes, they're very much so.
When you start off the movie, they're not good people.
No.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like that movie makes you, the power of his acting is like, because he has a presence that could be like very hard, but when you see him, it's like he has a very like deep soul. It's like, oh, he could cry at any moment, which I think is like something that
he's like he has a hard exterior, but he's like a teddy bear.
Yeah, and the thing is like this is one thing I know we talked about off radio or off podcast, like black men sometimes are taught to be a man when sometimes, we can't cry. When it's like watching this movie, I'm like, yo, is he about to do the Denzel single tear?
Oh man.
Is he about to do, is it coming?
Yes.
Is he being vulnerable?
He is and it doesn't feel like there. Yep. I think I've said it in other episodes, but you feel like a lot of times when you see black people in movies that not only can they not be vulnerable, but they have to be real cool. Have to be like really cool, and
you mean like Samuel Jackson in episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Yes,
Finn
exactly.
wasn't cool in this movie,
or we were just talking about him, Billy D. Williams.
Finn,
I didn't think he was cool
Finn
at all.
was not cool.
He's not cool.
Finn was not cool.
He's not cool at all.
Like he does some cool stuff, but he himself is not cool.
He, as a matter of fact,
he's also not a fool and not a freaking Jar Jar Binks.
No, he's not Jar Jar Binks.
No,
but he is the fish out of water character.
Yes. He's us.
He's the average man.
He is us, and I don't mean us like these 3 black. I'm gonna cry, y'all.
John
I don't mean
Boyega.
us like 3 black. I mean like us, as in like he is just the regular human being who's like, holy crap, what's happening? I don't want to do this bad stuff. I want to do some good stuff, but I'm also scared, man. And damn, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
What would I do if I got a lightsaber in my hand? I don't know.
Yeah, and it's things you don't know.
mean, he is an everyman character, but not generic. He's a
I have one question
human
about
being.
that though.
All right.
Because he is a stormtrooper, which we all know from the previews. He should have been able to fight a little bit, right?
Well,
wait. We're
Yeah,
starting
I'm not
to tread.
I'm not spoiling it, but I'm just saying, like,
because there's stuff about it that I mean,
All right, are we doing it?
no, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil anything about
no,
it. I'm just saying
I think that he fought as well as he could.
Okay. Because there's things, because watching it, I was just asking myself of like, I love everything he's doing, but I felt like if the world is so bad. And I was thinking, like, in my head, if this was a white dude, would they have made him more badass?
No.
Even,
I don't think
okay.
so.
even,
Definitely don't think so.
Okay.
if they
Because
would have made
Luke
him more
isn't-
badass. Yeah, first of all, Luke
isn't in the first movie.
in the first one. But had
Okay.
they made him more badass, I think it would have done a disservice to the movie.
Got you. No, I'm
Like,
just curious.
Yeah.
Just
For sure.
curious. Yeah, cool. Because it's
One of the
interesting-
great things about Return of the Jedi, Episode 6 in Star Wars movies is that Luke has like this heaviness, and in that movie you're like, oh snap, he's like a freaking
yeah,
Jedi.
this
now.
is a Jedi. Yeah.
Whereas compared to him in the first one, you're like, nah, he's just like,
Will he ever do it?
he's got some skill, but like he's, yeah.
I mean,
right.
yeah, I thought it was great, man, and it was great seeing Oscar Isaacs, man, who's
Oh.
in two big franchises. He's
Yeah.
in this. He has X-Men coming out. I mean, he's really holding it down, man.
Oh,
I
man,
think
he's so
that's
good.
great. I think that's so great.
Yeah, I think all of the acting in this movie was very good, very strong, believable from moment to moment.
All right, let's do it. Spoiler
we
alert.
got
Do we have to?
I mean,
Yes, absolutely.
do we feel like we have to now?
100%.
I don't need to.
Well, I'm going to.
Okay, all right, well then let's do it then. From this point on, the podcast is no longer spoiler.
How long do we make, Nick, before we started spoiling it?
Nick, our producer Nick.
Nick,
Okay.
you want to step out the room?
All right, cool. Our producer Nick has not seen it. Sorry, Nick.
We have now spent a minute talking to
so
Nick.
to
who
be
is not-
fair, though, to everyone who's still listening, who's like, I don't know why I'm listening. I'm going to watch this movie, and I haven't seen it yet. I mean, it's still somewhat predictable. There's not like huge moments in the movie where you're like, oh my god, like even
There-
the oh my god moment is like you're like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
it's not
no,
like
there's-
it's not Luke. Where's my father type of thing.
Yeah, it's not that. It's,
Or you're sorry, I screwed that line up.
no, the
I'm your
line
father.
is yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. Wait. Here's the thing that I do want to talk about, though, is that John Boyega is not a Jedi.
He is not.
Right, no,
Which
he's
kind of
not.
made me.
So that's the one thing that was disappointing to me, because I was like, oh, damn it, I wanted him to be a Jedi. And it doesn't seem, the way that the movie ends, it doesn't seem like he will ever become a Jedi.
But
like,
he's
it's not like, oh,
but it's like
he just hasn't become a Jedi yet. It just feels like, oh, he's just not a Jedi. He was holding a lightsaber only because like
By
somebody
accident.
gave it to him.
why did you want him to?
I wanted-
Why did I want him to be a Jedi?
Because
Well,
you see him holding a lightsaber.
I want him to be that lead, to be that.
Why did I
dude.
think that he would be a Jedi?
Yeah, because he was holding a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was holding a lightsaber.
Well, my thing is,
Who else uses lightsabers?
Well, no, but they,
When have you? This is the first time a Star Wars movie has ever shown somebody else trying to fight with it.
not fighting with a lightsaber,
Yes.
but using a lightsaber. You don't have to be a Jedi.
No, this is I know that. I'm saying this is the first time a Star Wars movie has shown another character who is not a Jedi fighting with a lightsaber.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I want
It's
him to
never
be,
happened before.
I want him to be a Jedi, but my big question after how this movie ended was, I'm just curious to see what happens to that character, because right now I don't completely understand the purpose of him.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like he has a.
And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. It's like I understand why Oscar Isaac is there.
Yeah.
I understand why Ren is there, Daisy, but I just don't understand his role.
But what's his name?
Well,
but Han really didn't have. You were kind of like, why is
Han was the
here?
pilot. Han was the
But he
guy.
did. But you didn't need him.
No, but you did, because Han and again I may be wrong, but the thing is, to me, watching it, Han was the inside man. He was the street smart guy who had the info you needed. And again, I may be wrong, but
he had it in the first movie.
But
in the remaining movies,
but he
wasn't about that.
No,
anymore.
what I'm saying is that knowledge, that right there, got him in it. So it's like now he became involved, and I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's the same
Lando,
thing with Finn.
Yeah, but like, but
I'm
so,
curious as to what. I'm curious
but with Finn, right? Like, if you, I think Han is who he feels like to me because he feels like the. I mean, you know, Oscar Isaac is also kind of feels like this role too. So I'm interested to see what happens.
Right.
But his what it feels like is he is a part of a different generation.
Yes.
And he is exploring. He's dealing with concepts that are a whole other layer of
Light versus dark.
Yeah, light versus dark, a whole other layer, and the human element of that.
Yes.
Which Han kind of did. Really in the first one, but then in the remaining ones, he doesn't. It's not really there.
In the
It's not
first
really
one,
there
Han
anymore.
is like he's used as like look, I don't believe in that hocus pocus stuff. And then like I think what you could say is throughout the movies, he's like more and more buys into this idea of the Force, more and more buys into the idea of rebellion, blah blah blah. So Finn does actually fulfill some of that stuff because there's a part of him that's like, no, we just need to run. Like I just like it. He's not the hero that Han is, but he's also a person who's just like, I don't want any part of this.
Yeah, and
I want out.
And
Okay.
there are
And then somebody's like, no, man, you gotta stay in this. We need you. And there's one person that keeps him in, right? Just like Han.
It's very,
eventually
very
it's
Han.
like
It's
Leia
very Han.
keeps him in. Well, what's his name? Ren keeps him in. And so it's like, to me, that's what he's. And then obviously he's used as a plot device in this movie, and he's also the protagonist in terms of like we're seeing through the universe for the first time through him, and he's a bit of comic relief too, even though Oscar Isaac is as well.
there are like so many followers. We see so many followers in these movies, and like as someone who is going against that, I think it's super interesting to see, and like in someone that's like trying to figure out. What are the ways that I can go against it? You know?
So it was so cool. Like the first moment that you see him is like him, like I guess like a person that he knows who's another stormtrooper dies and like grabs his hand and like puts his
bloody fingerprints
fingers all
across
over his mask, and I was like, oh my god! Like first of all, that was such a striking image, right?
Yeah.
And then you're like, and then he's like, I can't do like, what am I doing? You're like, and like the idea is like these people are clone troopers are stolen kids who become brainwashed or whatever. They're not clones anymore. They're just stormtroopers. I don't even know why I said clone troopers because the prequels have ruined my mind, guys.
Uh-huh.
The prequels have ruined my mind. Get them out.
I mean, I'm very curious to see how it. I'm very fascinated by his
Me
character.
too.
Yeah, I think
just want to know
he's
super
what.
interesting.
he has a
And I think
extremely
they will continue to explore.
I think
it doesn't,
he's-
it doesn't feel like they're gonna like leave him dangling. It's like that's the thing that I'm actually more invested and interested in his storyline than I am in even though Ren seems to be like, oh, this is a Jedi's journey again, like mirroring.
Yeah, but like
Luke.
so, like Ren and Carl. I'm gonna say his name wrong. What was Adam Driver's character's name?
Kylo.
So Ren and Kylo.
Let me tell y'all, Adam Driver though.
Oh, he
been good, though.
is
He's been good.
incredible.
He's been good,
but he
man.
I know,
kills
but
in this.
This
in
is
a-
like
I mean, no, it's a big
this
deal
is
for
a
him.
momentous.
he
game-changer.
is a very strong villain character.
Oh, he's great.
And one of the strong, just like Rey is one of the strongest female characters. He is one of the strongest villain characters
Yeah.
in just the Star Wars universe.
I mean, I think
that has nothing to do with our.
I think
with
Ren
our
is.
Sorry, what was your
I think
thought?
Ren is a Calrissian.
what?
I don't know what that.
I
Why
think-
you have
I
to?
think-
Why you have to bring that up? Man?
No, because I'm thinking
Why are you
about.
trying to say
no,
I think
no,
Ren is a Calrissian?
Because my thing is because
We're not trying
black.
to talk about. Go ahead. What is it?
What is a Calrissian?
I think he's
Lando.
Lando's son.
Oh, you're so dumb, dude. Okay, but-
If I'm right, are you going to
Okay,
apologize?
what
for
was
that?
I even gonna
No,
say?
time out.
No,
If I'm
because-
right, are you going to apologize for that?
no, because
Just say yes,
I'm
JB,
saying you're-
please.
I'm not
If
saying
you're-
you're
if
dumb
he's
for
right,
thinking.
can
I'm not
you
saying you're dumb
apologize
from
for
the
it?
I'm
theory.
saying if I'm right,
if
say
he's
no-
right, if he's right, you
You should
owe him at least
apologize.
that,
Whoa,
right?
time out though. I'm not saying I'm saying he's dumb for bringing up these like Star Wars extra fanboy theories.
Why?
Because
you're
one,
we're
he's not a Star Wars fanboy.
So what? I'm not spoiling the movie.
And two, I
two-
was mid thought, and I
And his
don't remember what I was going to say.
Yeah, we're talking
I
about
do not
freaking
remember
race
now.
and Star Wars. You bringing up weird theories, man.
I brought it back to the black dude.
Oh,
I brought it back to the black dude.
All right.
All right.
You're right. I'm sorry.
you did. I was talking about the black dude too.
You were talking about Kylo.
Yeah, but I was trying to say how their story was different than his, and I lost it.
Are you sad?
Yes, I'm sad. I was on a train. I was
How do
on
you
a
feel about
train,
that,
and then
Jerah?
you Hancocked the train. You stood, and then you like hit it, and then the train
All
just
right,
derailed.
gather your thoughts.
That was good though. I like
will.
that Hancock the train.
Uh,
I love that.
Wait, can I just talk real quick about that? I love that they had. There was a lot of great feminist moments in this movie.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Where like
Great feminist moments
Where
in this.
Finn, John Boyega's character, was like, "Come on, we have to go," and he grabs Ren's hand, and they start running, and she's like, "What are you doing? Let go of my hand." He's like, "We have to leave." And she's like, I know how to run by myself."
And she says it multiple times.
And then
he keeps doing it.
After he gets knocked out from the blast. The second he wakes up, he asks. She wakes him up, and he asks her,
"Are you okay?"
And she's like, she looks at him like, "What? Yes,
Nigga, you on the ground. I think her exact line was, "Nigga, you on the ground." And it was the only time they mentioned Ray's hand.
That's the only time. That line.
And you start to wonder, like, where does nigga show up in the Star Wars?
Right?
Andy, I'm like, how
Wait
did
a
that?
Nigga, chill out.
What is the history of the N word in Star Wars? Because it did have a lot of weight in the moment.
Yeah, man. I think they did. I think they did that Ren character. I think. Oh man, it's so well written. For
Oh
her,
man. Oh, so many.
There's so many
Great.
layers to that character, man. Like, she was so good. I think they did. It's funny. It's funny because when you compare the two, and I don't think you should compare like Ren and Finn, but when you compare the two, they made them so strong together. I think, which I think is a very important thing. It's almost like the beginning of like, like one of those buddy cop kind of movies.
Just dropping all these.
What?
You just dropping all these theory hints.
No. That's not even a theory. That's not even a
made
theory.
them strong together.
No, that wasn't even a theory hit.
Just like in the novel of
No, but it was one of those things like,
the other black person in this universe?
yo,
Lando.
watch. I promise to goodness, yo. But my thing is like when I watched it, it's like a thing of like,
obviously.
it's that thing of like they were so strong together, but they also made it so that I'm not saying they needed each other, but it was like, oh, we have to have these people back together at some point.
Right.
And it made it so that like if every other like older Star Wars character was to go away, that you could just build solely the back of this movie on these
That's
two.
the greatest thing that this movie did was that all of these new characters, I mean, yet some may tie into these other bloodlines, but like you're introduced to them on their own, and they all stand apart, and they're all so strong. It's like freaking Boyega, Daisy, and Oscar Isaac. They're all like such strong, amazing characters in and of their own right. That you're just like, man, this is good. Like, this is another Star. It feels like another
Star Wars.
Oh, does it?
It does feel like they are starting something new and interesting.
Yes, yes, they're mirroring some things. It's like this was very much like a Creed, where like they mirror a lot of the same plot points, as the original.
I was wondering that.
Yes, a lot of the points are mirrored. Like there's a little bit of like that, like, okay, this is like the Deus Ex Machina, like, button kind of like this one thing will destroy the whole thing.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I thought. That's how the movie. That's how they did Death Star.
That's a
right?
New
It was
Hope.
like
That's a
But
New Hope, and also
still,
kind
it's
of
like you're
Return
like,
of the Jedi.
all right, I'm cool with it. Like,
Yeah, because so much is that part, the storytelling element of that is like there's a lot happening. That becomes like almost secondary. There's this is kind of what I was trying to say before, but
you got it back.
But yeah, but it feels like Kylo and Rey are telling an older story, and Finn is telling a newer story that has a lot of fertile ground to explore in so many different ways, and in newer ways than it feels like. Rey and Kylo's story.
I agree.
I want him to be a Jedi though, man.
I know, but I'm almost I'm always like, this is cooler. I've seen the people try to become Jedi now in 6 movies. Like, I'm really interested in so many people in the. This does have to do with the black character, so please go with me, you guys. But we see so many members of the Empire die and follow Vader and do all this stuff, and you're like, why are these people doing this? You know? And we get to see this man from the beginning.
Oh my God, man.
Be confused.
You just
and
made me
not
think of
want
what this movie can do.
There's so many. Yes, there's so the implications of the future of this movie.
Whoa, you just blew my mind with that, James, for real.
Thank you.
He's coming from the dark side and like knowing the pain of that and being like, what is right? What is wrong? Honestly, even Adam Driver's characters, they humanize immediately. And like eventually the original trilogy does that with Darth Vader. It never does it with the Emperor.
Yeah, never.
And never does it with pretty much anybody else except Vader. And this movie already humanized two people from the dark side.
Yeah.
And like actually three, because like you have that little contention that's like similar to the contention that Darth Vader has and with that one like admiral whatever in the first movie.
Yeah.
In A New Hope. But like this one's a little bit more. It almost felt like they were freaking like brothers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like there's so much in this movie, and like that guy doesn't die, like and in like the New Hope,
right?
He dies,
like
know?
in the New Hope, he dies, and it's gone, and you can't. There's
it's
nothing.
like restart.
Yeah, but
But
with
this one, it's like we're gonna continue all this stuff, and like, oh man, honestly, the way that they do John Boyega's character in this movie is so great.
It's so great,
just because like
Very
there's
strong.
it's so rich. There's so much more, and like he's just a normal dude.
Yeah,
Which I wanted him to be a Jedi. But I think you're right. I think it's actually better that he's not. He's just a normal dude.
I mean, right, and to bring him back to Han, I mean, like he really feels like the Han of this, and when just what I feel like and we've already talked about this, but I just want to reiterate it, like. When I was watching the episodes 4, 5, and 6, like Han was who I latched onto. I thought he was the most interesting, right?
Yes.
And I'm really excited about the possibility of John Boyega being that for so many people, not just black people, black and white people.
Yes.
The people that who knows? But the people that were fucking tweeting hashtag boycott Star Wars 7 might see this movie. I mean, who knows? I hope.
Oh, they will.
I hope.
Oh, this movie's breaking records as we literally
see this movie
speak.
and see this man play do a phenomenal job playing a character that is so human and so three-dimensional and may change some minds. I mean, who I can only hope. I feel
like it had. I feel like
A New Hope.
A New Hope.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Jerah's on a Star Wars train, baby. I really do. I feel like he is a New Hope. I feel like, honestly, this movie was the first. Look. I can't wait till this movie breaks records. Because think about it right now. Avatar is the #1 movie, right, in terms of worldwide gross and like domestic gross and all these different.
Is that the movie where all the black people are the blue aliens? And
yes.
then
And Sam Worthington
becomes a blue alien.
Yeah, and Sam Worthington, one of the least charismatic actors of all time.
So basically,
okay,
basically like
sorry, Sam.
Why you just gotta openly just
It's kind of
diss Sam
true.
Worthington?
Anyway, I'm sorry. You're right. That was mean, but it's true. But that was mean. But here's the
Shade
thing:
and no
is
shade.
that like, look, John Boyega, so much. How much more charisma does John Boyega have than Sam Worthington?
Then
I mean,
if
come
we
on.
were to just-
there's a line where he's just like, "Why are you doing this? Why are you nodding your head like that? What's going on? What?"
Yeah,
that was
my
so
favorite part.
funny. Oh my
What are you
god!
doing? Wait, that was my
Why are you
favorite
nodding your head
part.
like this? Or when he gives the thumbs up to whatever BB-8, or when he's just like
the first time we see him with his helmet off is like more storytelling in a look.
Oh my god!
Than I've ever seen.
The pain,
Sam Worthington,
the pain, the sweat, like I mean, and he did
the heartache, the confusion, like the fear.
so much.
The heroicism.
I thought it was great.
So much.
So I mean, I'm just saying, like, if this movie, think about it, it breaks all these records, right? It's it will be one of the most watched movies of all time. A black person will be the lead of it, and it will be a lead in a movie that's not like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not like playing on black tropes.
They will never, ever play on black tropes with his character.
And so it's just like,
they will never do it.
it feels like a fresh start.
Fresh start.
Just like it's a fresh start for Star Wars fans, it's a fresh start for black people out there. We did it!
I think it's great, man. I think and already John Boyega has a new movie coming out, or he's filming a new movie where he's a love interest of Emma Watson.
Wait a minute. But that
I'm
means
sorry.
we gotta
What?
talk about the
like,
swirl.
Oh,
We gotta talk about the swirl.
I'm so interested about the swirl in this movie because I'm a little mad.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
I'm a little mad.
I gotta admit, there's a fair point to be made.
Hold on.
Freaking
I'm just saying.
mad. I am
Talk about it.
thoroughly upset.
All right.
Because you know what it did? They had this movie with this black lead and this beautiful, smart
She is
female
smart,
lead
and
who happened to be
she happens to be
white.
beautiful, and she's white.
And this is my thing. And at no point, and this is no, hear me out. This is the beauty of the setup.
All right, here
at
we
no
go.
point is race discussed, and you clearly know from the very beginning
Race isn't
that
discussed.
John Boyega is smitten with her.
He is.
Literally,
He likes her a
he
lot.
finds his courage from trying to help her.
That's true. He's trying to save her,
Stop
even though
telling
she's like,
him
I don't
it's
need
true.
to be
No,
saved.
it is.
Stop
no,
telling him
true.
it's right.
He at one
I
point,
don't like
At one
this.
point, he's like, I mean, your boyfriend. You know, he says your boyfriend.
It's true. He asks if she has a boyfriend.
He gives her a hug when he finally sees her at the end of the movie, and he smiles. And I don't even know if people caught that smile. It's that smile when you get the hug from somebody you like, and you take that deep breath in, and in your eye, you smiling, and you know you smiling. You know what I'm saying? Handle business, and comes back.
Drop.
You know what I'm saying?
I am
And it would have been
I
cool if
am
like Princess
anti
Leia was in the
this swirl.
corner and was just like, that's what's up.
You know what I'm
Right?
saying?
That's what should have happened. I mean, she should have kissed him.
I
and
hate
let
both
go,
of you
and
right
then
now.
he would have woke up.
No.
And he would have been like, what just
This is
happened? And
not
he looks at
okay.
Leia. He's like, what just happened? And she goes, that's what's up.
Oh, you know what? You know what? They get
I'm
hit?
so mad.
This,
No.
this is Star
And then
Wars.
Chewie
line.
goes,
Oh, but this is a Star Wars line, right? This is Star Wars line. Like he could have woke up. He could have woke up just as Ren is leaving. I miss you. I know. You know what I'm saying? And she could have walked out and then met Luke. You know what I'm saying? That would, you know what that would have done though? That would have been so impactful for women and for like
That
race
would've been-
relations.
it's
Okay.
true, man.
It
It should have been a
would've,
kid.
dude.
That would have been so impactful for women in race relations. Is that
No,
what you're telling me?
no, tell me why. Here,
I'm a
because-
Gerard.
because-
That's
no,
what-
Because those roles would have been
I'm
like.
not
listen,
going to argue why I'm against this.
Why
I'm
are
just
you?
saying.
I'm saying
okay.
because the thing is like Ren at that point, she already is a strong character. I'm not going to say
Here's
female
why.
character.
Can I
She's
ask you a
strong character
serious
in
Here's
question?
general.
why.
Can I
Yes,
ask you a serious
please.
question? Do you think there's going to be a swirl in episodes 8 or episode 9?
I think that there is a very strong potential for it.
But
But-
Jedi aren't supposed to love.
Okay, but exactly.
So what if she becomes a Jedi and she
But
never
exact-
kisses him?
But exactly.
That's
And
messed up.
I don't think it's messed up at all. I
And
think
then
it's
what if he falls in love with Lapita's alien character? What would you do then?
I would be like, why is he in
With
love
the
with this
black-
old ass alien woman? Why is he in love with this
the point
old
is they're-
I'm
ass
just
they're
saying,
close to the
what if
same
he never
age.
gets a love interest?
Oh,
That would be
man.
messed up. That would be
James,
messed
why
up.
are you doing
Han,
this, dude?
Hey, Luke,
Are you against love?
Hey,
No,
did
I'm
Luke-
not against love.
Did Luke get a kiss?
He got a kiss in
From
episode
Princess
2.
Leia.
In episode 2,
And so
he
did
got a
Han.
kiss on the cheek. He got a kiss on
No,
the
on the
cheek
mouth.
in episode 1. I'm sorry, episode 4. Episode 4, he got a kiss on the
Okay,
cheek.
fair
In
enough.
episode 5, he got a kiss on the mouth.
So-
and then in episode 6, we found out that was his sister, and it was gross.
You're talking about things that we all know.
First off, bro, why are you trying to? I mean, what are you doing
Yeah,
right
what are
now?
you
Because
saying?
this is what I'm saying.
What are you
because
doing,
this
man?
is what I'm
Okay,
saying
you're not
right
real
now.
quick.
You don't love love.
I'm just saying, if there's no
the
swirl in
reason-
episode 8, I'm gonna be pissed.
The reason why I'm saying this is because not only do I love love, but I love tension. And if they would have kissed in this movie,
You still
that
would've had
tension
tension?
would have gone right out
That's
the
fair.
No, no,
motherfucking
no,
window.
that's not true,
my man.
man.
They
There's
dropped
a lot of sexual
This is
tension.
beautiful, slow burn storytelling, my man.
First off, bruh,
you,
hey, bruh,
you,
hey, yo,
you,
bruh, hey,
you
yo,
the
bruh,
one who
hey, yo,
direct.
bruh.
Hey, yo,
Hey, yo, bruh.
Oh, what?
Hey, yo, bruh.
Hey, yo, what? I let you speak.
Listen to the heart.
I let you speak.
Listen to the heart.
I let you speak.
Listen to the heart.
Let
What?
you-
Listen to
hey,
the heart.
Hey, black people, you know you're just repeating words, right? Goodness
Go ahead,
gracious.
James.
Oh man,
Spewing your hate, feel,
I'm just
rhetoric.
saying.
He said that he loves love.
I'm just
He
saying.
ain't proving
I love love. We got to see a real strong woman who may have felt some feelings. We saw some looks. We saw some really great
There was
shots
some
of some.
tension.
There was some good looks.
And she
was some good looks.
as somebody who obviously is very strong in the force, who is struggling with feelings that she's having, dealing with, you know what? I'm gonna do this hug that was definitely could have definitely been a kiss, but they were like, let's let it be a hug.
They didn't show her face,
Leave a little
though.
bit to be desired. Exactly.
Anyone notice that?
But they didn't show
What
her
do you
face
mean?
because
During
they
that
didn't-
hug, they showed Finn's reaction.
They didn't show her exactly because we can see him. We can see him love this person, and it didn't have to be
Oh, he
cheapened
was
by
smiling. Oh,
by
that was such a good smile.
by a
Anyway.
kiss. Anyway, and that was such a good smile. We got to see. I don't know.
so you wanna- oh, you-
anyway,
so you
anyway,
wanna see the
anyway.
black man get his
I
heart
got a-
broken?
I got a question.
You're just saying you're waiting for episode 8 for that to come around.
I'm waiting for episode.
Wait,
8, but
now,
then,
and
but
if
you
it
know what?
doesn't
We
happen in
never
episode 8, don't you think that's messed up?
No, only because we literally hold up.
He don't
Only
love
because
love.
hold up. Only because we literally never really see it happen with Han and Leia.
Yes, you do.
kiss.
You never
kiss.
really see it.
He says,
Yes,
she says,
you
I love
do.
you,
They
right?
kiss.
You never really see like
Doesn't
a
she
great,
say, I love you?
You never really see like a you never really see a swirl.
Doesn't she
You
say,
see
I
a
love you?
passionate
She says I
kiss.
love you.
And she passionately kisses Luke.
Okay, but is that
Go-
is
no,
that
what
all
else
you
you
want?
gonna- go,
Is that
what
all
else
you
you
want
gonna
is a
say?
passionate
What do you
I'm
want?
mad.
What do you
I'm
want,
mad.
man?
Um,
How you
They're
gonna
both
hate
two
on love?
beautiful people.
How you gonna hate on
Why
love,
are they kissing?
man?
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
So
Ugh.
After Earth, right?
How dare you?
So
How?
It kind of relates. This one kind of relates.
So in After
No,
Earth,
no.
Space.
This happens in a galaxy
Space.
far, far away from Earth.
Space.
Far, far away from Earth. After Earth happens in our galaxy, far, far into the future. It's literally the antithesis.
connection is space.
Do you understand?
You got
It is the
space.
antonym.
Oh, space and family.
And there's a
Space and
family, man.
family.
There's a huge family.
Oh,
thread
there's
in
a
this.
family. We're all in space,
There's a huge-
and everybody's
so-
got a
and
family.
check this out. You begin Star Wars with a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. You begin After Earth with a long time from now in a galaxy
you
right
made that
here.
up. Yo, shut up.
In a galaxy just right here, in a straight up right here
Exactly.
galaxy.
You ain't even trying to sell that for yourself.
Nope.
You
I
even
know.
trying to help yourself. I
So,
sold,
you
If
know
I'm being
After Earth is terrible.
If I'm being honest, I didn't want to do that.
I sold it more than you did.
I loved this movie so much. I don't want to compare it to After Earth. It was
Thank
You know what we
you.
got to do, though?
Gotta do the cause. Guys, it's time for the cause. The cause is, if you don't know, we have to rate films not
James, put your
based
hand.
on.
James, no one. James has his fist already. You're not going to
James,
put down.
come on,
it.
man. We gotta give some sort
Okay.
of.
My fist is up.
All
All right,
James
look,
has
the
a
cause.
fist.
We rate films not based on how
Gerard's
much.
fist is
Gerard,
up.
your fist is
Our
up.
fist is
I'm
up.
trying to explain the cause. You guys got fists up already. Listen,
two
here.
fists already.
Well, you don't know what
We
I'm
got
gonna
two
do.
fists for this
All
movie.
right, you don't know what I'm gonna do.
The cause
Nah,
is
you
whether
ain't
or
know.
not this movie
Because I
helps
have to rate
black
the film
men.
whether or not it helps. It helps black actors have more leading roles in major motion pictures.
Yes.
Y'all don't know what I'm gonna do.
Doesn't matter if you like the
We don't
film or
know.
not.
It doesn't matter if you like
it
the
or
film
not.
or not, and it doesn't matter. Okay,
We didn't wait till 1, 2, 3.
We have
We
to.
didn't.
I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3 because y'all don't
doing
know
it
what
by
I'm
yourself.
gonna do.
We don't know.
don't know
fist
what
is
I'm
up.
gonna do.
Your fist is
So what?
already up.
What she talking about?
What? Your fist?
You even do 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
your
my
fist up.
fist is up.
You were trying to tell
I
us
didn't
that
even
you
do.
weren't
Wait,
gonna do
all
it.
right. We doing 1, 2, 3. 1,
Our fists are
2,
up.
3. Our fists are
Our
up.
fists was
God
up
damn it, we
before
got
you did the
3.
count.
3 fists.
It was 3 fists before the count went down.
Oh my God! It's 3 black fists. Of course, it's 3 black.
Of course,
fists.
3 black fists.
I'm sorry. Listen, I don't mean to yell in your headphones. It's just that there's a black person in a Star Wars movie.
I don't even have. I don't
Do you
have
understand what I'm
anything to
talking
say
about?
After that.
There's a black person in the lead of a Star
Hold on,
Wars movie.
hold on, Braylock,
He
let me-
ain't no space pimp. He ain't some angry black man with a purple lightsaber who only talks for 5 minutes and says, "This party's over." No, man. This is a black man who is a regular dude. He's a regular dude. He ain't even a goddamn Jedi.
Just in case everyone at home is confused with what Braylock is saying. Basically, this is a movie with a black dude as the lead. It's a black dude in Star Wars. He's a lead.
This movie's gonna break records right now. It already has $100 million in
In pre-sale
pre-sale.
In case y'all don't know what the F is happening right now,
Literally at this moment, what?
John Boyega.
What happened? What happened?
John Boyega
Okay,
got
okay.
the white man's motherfucking part.
Oh shit!
That's what happened with this movie.
Right
and
now,
Yeah, I gotta
there are
say,
audiences, there are
slays.
sold out theaters that are clapping their hands at a movie that had a black man in the lead, and they saying Star Wars. They chanting Star Wars.
James
Hashtag-
just broke it.
Star Wars gangster. We bringing it back.
Star Wars gangster.
We bringing it back.
Damn.
Oh
I don't
man,
even know. I feel like I want to say something deep, but like to me, it boils down to just that a black dude. No. You know what? It's not
All
just a
right.
lead in a studio
Okay,
picture.
uh-oh.
It's the fact that it was a black dude in the lead of Star Wars.
Of an
White people
iconic
don't
film.
love more things in the world than Star Wars, and it's a black dude leading that joke.
Yes. Yes.
Not to mention a female lead.
Female lead.
Guatemalan.
The best female character in all of Star Wars.
This movie should be the most hated movie. A black dude,
it is.
a white woman, and a Guatemalan.
It is. There are a bunch of people boycotting.
Nah, but
They paid $100 million.
Those people can boycott all they
tickets.
want. This movie's breaking every record.
Those
Welcome
people,
to America.
honestly, and this is what I'm going to say right now to all of you motherfuckers. You
Tell
are
'em.
the saddest people on the planet, and I feel bad for you.
Hold on.
You
John
saddest
Boyega-
people in the
bad
galaxy.
for
Hold on.
you.
He had a
Far
line.
away.
He had a line that was so good. He was like, what was it? I am Nigerian. I am black. I am proud. I got to find it. It is like one of the best. Oh, my goodness.
Well,
Oh, my goodness.
the only other thing I have to say is Star Wars The Force Awakens. Go see it. It's so good.
Yo, man.
Oh, and
Yo, J.J. Abrams, yo. Good for you, man.
JJ.
Good for
you.
you.
Did
Hey,
good.
seriously, good for you, dude.
And,
JJ
and just
did
as a Star Wars fan, this has nothing to do with black or anything. That new lightsaber is way cooler than it looks. People hated the.
Oh, the new lightsaber is dope.
I like
It's
it. You
way
don't
cool.
like it?
Everyone. Well, no,
Oh, and
when it came out, everyone was like, "Why does it have those things on the side?"
it's smart.
It's really smart.
Smart to have those things on the sides.
It's really smart.
All right.
Man, just go see this movie, man.
Go
see
see
it.
it. Go see it.
We'll post that quote on Twitter or something. All right.
3 Black Fists.
3 Black Fists, Star Wars.
Keep
Force
going for
Awakens.
progress, y'all. Keep going for progress.
I don't want any films to regress after this. You understand that,
going.
Hollywood?
Keep
no more
going.
regression.
Oh, my goodness. Hold on.
Oh, we got the quote.
This quote is so good.
It's so late. Y'all,
No, no,
it's
no.
late. We recorded
No, no.
this at midnight.
No, listen. It's so good. I am a confident Nigerian black chocolate man.
Yes.
The pride, yo.
Who did he say that to?
It was like one of his quotes about the movie or whatever. It was in the New York Times, and it was like, oh, yeah, he was talking to the New York Times. And it's crazy because it's like, yo, people are hating on you just because you look different in this freaking 2015. Fuck them. Get this Star Wars money,
What
bruh.
you gonna do?
Get this Star Wars money,
Get
bruh.
that paper.
All right, we still need an Asian person in this movie. Come on. Episode 8.
Yeah,
Let's
I
do
mean,
it.
hopefully Miles from Lost will play. Sorry, what's that dude's name? I really like him. I love that actor. I love that actor so much. He was in Rush Hour.
He was in Rush Hour.
He's the bad. He's
We
the
have
bad
said,
dude in
we
Rush Hour.
have said his name.
Can I
and
say
talked
one
about
thing?
him already on the podcast.
This man wore
He's in that
a
movie.
purple suit, and he got a crazy cool part in his head right now. John Boyega at the premiere of Star Wars with black gloves. I'm like, yo, you cool mother.
Is
No,
he-
that's
wait.
so cool, bruh.
He's Mr. Glass in it right now. He in a purple suit.
No, it's an updated version of Mr. Glass. But the suit rocks so hard though with the black lapels.
Oh, man.
This boy like he going to prom. I'm like,
Ken
look at
Leung.
you.
Ken Leung.
Yeah.
Yo, hopefully Ken Leung has a bigger part. All right, that's it.
We out.
We out. See Star Wars.
Progress.
Okay, it's time for some plugs. I got one.
What's that?
See Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens!
Just wanted to. Oh, and also go back and go watch Creed again. If you saw it once, go see it again.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Also, follow us at Black Men Podcast on Twitter and Instagram, okay? And tweet at us. Let us know how you like the show. Let us know what guests you would like to see on. Maybe even tweet the guests that you want and us in the same thing. And therefore, people be like, what's this? And then they would come on our show.
Yeah, let them know.
Hey, yeah, especially if you want to tweet like
John Boyega. I don't know.
Oh yeah, or Tessa Maria Thompson, or like me tell Mike
Kerry
B to
Washington.
come.
I mean,
You
Will
know.
Smith.
You know what I'm saying? Does Will Smith tweet?
I don't.
He has a Twitter, but
He
there's
has
no
a
way.
Facebook. He has a Facebook.
I don't
that
think
he's
he
pretty
manages
active on.
any of those things.
Zoe Kravitz.
Okay, enough of this.
Just any black.
Does Viola Davis?
Any black person.
Does Viola Davis have a
Tweet.
I
Twitter?
don't know.
Try
I
to
don't
get-
know. But tweet black people. You can follow me on Twitter at John Braylock. That's JONBRAYLOCK on Twitter and Instagram. And my website is johnbraylock.com. And we got a show. Astronomy Club, which is the improv group that we're all in, is putting on a sketch show at Upright Citizens Brigade Theater, Chelsea, New York City. So if you live in New York or in the area, or if you're in the area for the holidays,
Yeah.
Bring your family.
December 30th. Yeah, bring your family. Well,
Yeah,
not
they
like
gonna learn.
little kids.
No,
maybe
bring
not-
the little kids. They need to learn.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, the little kids might. Don't bring the little kids.
But December 30th, Wednesday, December 30th, the day before New Year's Eve, 9:30 p.m., UCB Chelsea. Come on out. Tickets are $5.
Astronomy Club presents A
honestly,
Journey Through Black History.
Journey Through Black History. It's going to be amazing.
What is that? What was that? What was that?
Wait.
Hey, look, man. I was gonna do plugs, but I don't feel comfortable with my Twitter handle. I don't feel comfortable with my Twitter handle yet.
Hollywood Rejects.
No. You said James III's one was easier than mine, and that hurt my feelings.
I did say that.
That hurts my feelings.
I have said that before.
Jonathan Braylock said to me before.
Off mic.
No, Jonathan Braylock said to me before that James III or James III is easier than Hollywood Reject, and it hurt my feelings.
I don't.
So
Okay, all right. I mean,
because it's Hollywood, but
all right, man. Whatever, man.
it's
Okay,
not-
whatever, man.
Oh,
it's
it's a zero.
I'm
It's
trying to
not
change
a-
it. I
it's-
don't feel comfortable doing this. All right, you
All
go ahead,
right.
James.
it's not a competition. It's fine. It's fine.
No.
You can follow me at James Third Comedy. Third is 3RD. JamesThirdComedy.com. Third
Why-
3RD. baby.
Why though?
Why?
Why is third 3RD?
Third is 3RD because
Actually, I don't
honestly,
care.
I will
No,
answer.
I don't really care.
And okay, well, fine, but it's because I like the way that it looks, honestly.
Oh,
And then a real quick plug for it's not for me, it's for a friend of mine. Alfonso Johnson has a film that you can view on Fios on Demand.
Who?
Ooh.
Friend of mine, Alfonso. Fios
the
on
film?
Demand. I think Comcast also on demand. It's called A Saturday is a Terrible Thing to Waste. Charlie Murphy is in the movie.
Ooh,
it's a short
Charlie
film. yeah.
Murphy.
And he wrote it, directed, and he stars in Alfonso Johnson's film Saturday is a Terrible Thing to Waste.
Can
Check
you
it
get
out.
Charlie Murphy?
sounds
No,
great.
wait. Before you finish that plug, you
Yeah.
gonna get Charlie Murphy on the show?
I guess I'll ask.
I don't endorse the plug till you get Charlie Murphy on the show.
I can't say for sure it's gonna
I
happen.
endorse the plug.
You got 2 endorsements out of 3. You get 3 if you get Charlie Murphy on the show.
Next week, we're doing the film, The Best Man Holiday.
Boom, baby.
All black cast.
Everybody who's black who just heard that, it's like, oh, hell yeah. Everybody who's white who just heard that said, excuse me, I'm sorry, what film are you talking about?
Oh, white people know.
No, white people know that movie.
White people know.
All right.
Can we tell you why?
I
I'm gonna
don't
tell you
know.
why.
That's
I'm gonna tell
true.
you why white women know. Because Tay Diggs in it.
Tay Diggs,
You're right,
baby.
you're right.
Tay Diggs in it.
There are some white women who know.
All white women love Tay Diggs.
There are many white men who have
Who are like,
zero
what is?
clue.
I don't know what that is.
They might know who need. That's true. They probably don't.
Yeah, but it's a Christmas movie, and next week is Christmas, so that's what we're doing. The Best Man Holiday, starring Tay Diggs, Morris Chestnut, Terrence Howard,
Nia Long,
Sanaa Lathan,
Regina Hall.
Regina Hall. Sorry, I almost said Davis.
Regina Davis. Oh my goodness! Check it out. Listen to the podcast with a glass or a cup of cocoa.
Why not eggnog?
Yeah, I was gonna say eggnog.
All right.
I mean, say you
we'll
don't
see
like
you
it.
next week.
We talking about, man.
Star Wars?
Everybody don't like eggnog. You know, people love hot chocolate.
Star Wars.
That was a HeadGum podcast.